Today's video will be a little different than all of my other videos. This video is going to be what is
Hello, mother.
essentially a love letter to a game that I'm finding myself enjoying a
All right.
lot.
Oh, wait a
So
second.
sit back, relax,
I'll get Link in a minute.
buckle yourself in, because this one's probably going to
I
be a
won't.
lot longer than all my other videos.
Bye. I love you.
Now, of course, the game that I'm talking about today is Noita, a game made in Finland. So you know, it's a game made in Finland. I don't know what else to say about it. It's obviously crazy. So, alright, the first thing that sets this game apart from other games is the fact that every pixel is simulated. Alright? Now, this means that everything you do matters. Alright? Everything you do can and will come back to bite you in the butt. So one of the examples of this is that enemies bleed, of course, you know, when you shoot at them. So when you shoot at enemies, they bleed. And most enemies just bleed blood, so it's not a big deal. But let's say you shoot an enemy that bleeds lava. Alright? There's a few of those. And let's say that that piece of blood, that piece of lava, just goes flying off somewhere else, all right? And let's say that that somewhere else just so happens to be on top of an explosive crate. Well, then you've got yourself a problem, because then if you so happen to walk in the direction of that explosive crate, or an enemy kicks that explosive crate towards you, you're dead. You're just dead. You died. It's it. That's it. The end. All done. You died. Another really cool thing about this game is the wand tinkering mechanics, which is also just kind of another main draw of the game. And it's basically so that you can just like let's say okay, so you have your starting wand, right? You got your starting wand. And I'll show my starting wand on the screen right there. It'll be right there. Where, right there, right there. See? Do you see it? It's right there. Anyways, so you got your starting wand, right? And then you take it to the Holy Mountain after you collect yourself a bunch of money. And then you can just mess with what's inside of it. And then it can be anywhere from garbage doo-doo trash to, oh my god, game-breakingly destroying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get footage of the game-breakingly destroying kind, but I will most certainly try. Another really good part about this game is just the world mechanics in general. Um, Such as, let's say you shoot a projectile, right? So for example, one that I had during this run that you've been seeing on screen, the shuriken projectile, all right? If that bounces back before it's touched the ground and hits you, then it will cause you damage, you know, because that's just logical. And most games don't do that. Most games don't let you like self-damage and stuff. This game does. Or another good mechanic, as I can picture right here, is the fact that if something happens, it can cause another thing to happen and damage you, such as, you know, I shot the bug, lava came out, which landed on acid, which caused the acid to evaporate, which caused me to go through it, which caused me to take damage. Another one, for example, is if I'm on fire, then I can put myself not on fire anymore if I used some water, which I think, you know, that one's a pretty standard game mechanic, but I still think it's really cool.